Probably about the summer of 2007 or 8. And generally, during the summers, we get a lot of activity, in particular down in South Los Angeles, particular down around the Central Avenue areas, because we handle anywhere, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department handles south of 120th and up. So north is generally LAPD's area, south is the Sheriff's Department's area. And you make that distinction even as I was working street gangs. I get dispatched to a location, I believe, on 120th and Central Avenue. It's Virtue's Liquor. I always make it a point to try and contact people at the scene. I get a call that somebody had been shot, not at Virtue's Liquor, but around the corner from there. I call up one of the gang investigators from Century Sheriff Station, which covered that area, and he explains to me that someone had been shot around the corner, and it was connected to an altercation that had occurred at Virtue's Liquor moments before. And I said, do you know who possible suspect is in this case? And he tells me, he says, yeah, he mentions the suspect. And I said, do you have a photo of him? He goes, yeah. I said, can you put him in a photographic array, what we refer to as a six-pack? So now I'm driving down there. By the time I arrive over to the crime scene, the gang detectives already have the photo array for me. I was like, wow, cool. I said, this is great. I said, who do we have as a witness? And he says, well, we have a girlfriend. And so, okay, that's fine. Let's go talk to her. The girlfriend, who very much was cooperative. And I always find that when you have an incident that just occurs, the witnesses are very, especially in these gang-related cases, are very much inclined to be cooperative. But then as time elapses, they come to the realization that, wait a minute, there's consequences to my cooperation. Not so much by law enforcement, but by the neighbor and the neighborhood gang members. And the police, who are obviously going to start looking for witnesses. But I digress. Let's go back to the story. Talk to the gal, and she says, yes, I was there. I had taken my boyfriend, who was one of the street gangs. But he, in fact, goes to the liquor store, and he's confronted by another gang. And it's not necessarily a rival gang member, but in front of Virtue's Liquor, they began to fist fight. They eventually stop, and then they go their own separate ways. And there was nobody making any effort to try and stop the fight. That's what I found interesting. But it was caught on video. So now our victim leaves and our suspect goes south on Central, basically told by his fellow gang members that he better bury the hatchet with this guy that he just fought, or we're going to have a potential